Ladies and gentlemen, K5 fellas and DWI Pro Wrestling are here to bring you this special pre-recorded event. This is Sage Coburn versus the man to my right, the man on the right of your screen, Anthony Devlin. Anthony, as always, it's a pleasure to be along with you.
Yes, it is a pleasure to be along with me. How's everybody doing out there? Hope you're doing well.
Again, he is Anthony Devlin. I'm Tommy Grace, and this match was a semi-main event here at a special program that we did for the Brandon Broncos Youth Football.
I'm in there with a newcomer, Sage Coburn.
Sage, an exciting newcomer who picked up a victory over the Russian Assassin, his first appearance at DWI. He's taking over your arm there.
The kid is, again, new to the DWI scene, but he's got some skills. He called me out. He said that he could take me on, he could take me out, so I obliged him, and here we are.
See here, to me this looks like a fairly even matchup here. Trading of maneuvers in the ring. And both of you guys working on those arms. Now, I understand that this Sage Coburn here is a high flyer, much like yourself. Oh, that was very nice.
See, people tend to forget that I'm quite capable of maneuvers such as that.
May not always be a fan of your tactics in the ring. However, that was very nice.
Thank you very much. That's not something that's taught. That's just God-given talent.
Arm drag there. Now, this young Sage Coburn here appears to be about equal to you in size here, maybe a little skinnier.
I wouldn't say skinnier, I'd just say a little lighter.
Not as well-defined, I should say. Now, I know that you're usually in the ring with bigger men. How is it that you prepare for a match with someone more to your size and style?
I'll relish moments like that because then I get to show that guys that are my size are not on my level. I need to be in there with the bigger guys because that's when you see me. Oh, but hey, he's got moves of his own, as you can see.
Well, there he reversed that hip toss through a flip and gave you the hip toss there.
Yeah, guys like him, you know, I don't sweat it very often because usually they ain't got much for me. But he proved that he's got some.
Again, you two circling here in the ring, getting a feel for each other. Now it looks like you're backing off a little bit there.
I'm trying to.
Coburn leading the chant here that Devlin sucks. Does that ever get into your head?
No,
not anything like that.
Not at all. Actually, that just fuels the fire. Like, okay, if you want to believe that, if that's what you think, then obviously you've already feel that you've won in your head, and I'll just proceed to beat on you.
Of course, anyone who's seen you knows that in fact you do not suck. Former DWI Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Again, he's a newbie, and he saw me in action, and he wanted to prove his mettle by challenging me.
That was a nice bridge here.
Shoving him back down.
He's working himself back up. Very interested in seeing where this newcomer goes with. Very nice arm drag there off the top rope. And whether you like him or whether you don't, both you and Sage Coburn here have a lot of talent. Some top rope maneuvers that a lot of people really don't see a lot of here in the independent pro wrestling scene. And not only do you do them, but you do them well.
Thank you very much, Tommy. My head's gonna swell up if you keep giving me praise like that.
Well, again, I'm not always a fan of your tactics, the way that you attacked Derek LeSabre and Guy the Franchise a couple months ago. However, no one's taking away from your talent level here.
That's old news. Water under the bridge.
The fact that young Sage here is keeping pretty even with you so far in this match, it's a good portent for him to come. Ooh. Cut him off there with a boot to the stomach. Irish whip and a huge back. Oh! That had a potential to turn very nasty. Mr. Coburn was very lucky to land on his back and not his head. Only a 1 count there. As you can see here, these young fans are very excited to have us come out and perform for them.
Yeah, they were a great crowd, I must say that. Nice to get out of the building once in a while and get out there and entertain the fans, different areas around Tampa.
Whip into the turnbuckle. And the monkey flip. Now, any of you that remember your old school WWE would remember the showdown at Shea. Well, this is a smaller affair, but very similar, taking place on a football field. Oh, outstanding suplex. Get him over on the second one there, and looks like you're going for the Three Amigos, but instead, now, this is a new maneuver I've seen you trying out here. Get him up onto your shoulders with an airplane spin and a neck breaker. Not only do you confuse a man by doing that, but then to drop him onto his back like that should put any normal man out. But this young Sage Coburn here, one heck of a competitor here, kicking out, does not want the match to end this way.
You gotta give it to the kid. He's, you know, he's not just gonna lay down for me.
Ooh, vicious clothesline. Yeah, looks like you're unzipping a little bit there, trying to let some cool air in. It was a very hot night here.
Very hot and humid. It was about 92 degrees and 100% humidity.
During the ring setup and just watching the moisture come off the ground.
If you're not in shape,
Beautiful
clothesline. I gotta give it to it.
Took you clean over on a flip there.
If you're not in good cardiovascular shape out here, you can pay for it.
Ooh, double underhook. Only a 2 count though for young Sage. And I understand this young man worked up in upper New York State. In the Syracuse area was where he was trained, where he's from originally. Now again, this is where I say that I don't always agree with your tactics. You're choking this young man out on the ropes.
Well, trying to give the fans an opportunity to take photographs.
And they certainly got a close-up of you there. What is this? Elbow drop from the top rope from the center of the ring.
Actually, that was 3/4 of the ring, but hey.
Now, I very impressed. Again, that's not something that you can see any other wrestler do, is a jump like that from the middle of the ring. Very few that could ever pull that off. And now you're pulling down the top entirely.
Yeah, it's just wicked too hot.
Firmly in control of this match. Ooh. If Coburn was smart, he would lay down here and that would be that. I don't see how this young man's in a position to really get up from a beating like that. But the cover was a little arrogant there. Let's That's why you only got the 2 count.
Well, I had this match firm in hand here. I don't feel like I have to work too hard. Now it's just academic. Ooh, it's just a beating.
Very rough whip there. You flipped him entirely over the... Oof! Flipped him to the outside of the ring and knocked him off the apron for his trouble there. Some jaw-jacking with the crowd. Of course, if that were me, I think I'd be wanting to stay on that, man.
I said it moments ago. I'll say it again. Didn't feel like he offered that much. He got a lot of heart. He keeps getting back up. He's resilient, but you know, that just means he enjoys taking a beating.
See Sage here sitting on the top rope in the turnbuckle there. Is this what I think it's going to be here? Get him all the way up and the superplex. One of our young fans getting very vocal there.
Obviously not a very bright boy. He's calling me big and fat. One thing I'm not is fat.
Well, you may have put on a little water weight, gone up to 162 pounds. Oh, kick. Caught him a little low there. It looked like you got him about the midsection.
Yeah, it was low. Hey, I admit it. It's hot. My cardio was down, and you know, you expend a lot of energy, but hey. But you said water weight. Where do you see the water weight?
Between your ears.
Okay, fair enough, smarty pants.
Again, you're firmly in control. It looks like you're going for the suplex, and Sage is fighting you off here. Block the suplex and some punches to the small ribs. That appears to have caught you a bit unawares there.
Well, arrogance doesn't get you that far in this game. Yeah, I was being a little cocky, and I paid for it right there.
Taking a breather here is referee Adam Reyes, senior referee Adam Reyes, as he prefers to be called. Again, young Sage fighting back here. He's got control of that arm. Oh! Backbreaker. Again, these young fans very excited to have us out here.
It's a heck of a crowd, I gotta say. Again.
And again, going for another suplex here, but that is not... Ooh. That did not work out well for you there at all.
Planted firmly on my face and on my head. That hurt.
On the plus side, there's not too much damage there, and...
You know, Tommy, you are sitting right next to me, and you're well within arm reach.
I understand that, but if people start hearing me choke, call 911. I can give you our address where we're currently located doing this recording. I hope it doesn't come to that. Oh! Hope it doesn't come to that. However, Mr. Coburn here may need an ambulance at the end of the day. Oh, kick right to the back of the head. Coburn staggered, but not down. Oh, finally. I think just about anybody else would have fallen flat on their face from the kick to the back of the dome there, but...
Well, he was out. Eyes wide shut. That's what happened. He was just out of it.
Ooh, that kick worked a little better in your favor.
Right in the face.
This match is over. Again, your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Anthony Devlin.
Yes, I am the winner. Kid called me out. He bit off way more than he could chew. I give him credit for being as resilient as he was, but that only prolongs the beating.
Looks like you're not done with him here.
Well, I'm the victor, and he's in my ring. So
Trying to introduce him to the grass there.
had to escort him out.
Celebrating for the crowd. The crowd does not seem too excited that you won this match.
Well, you know, they're ignorant little children.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for DWIProWrestling.com, I'm Tommy Grace. He's Anthony Devlin, and we'll see you at the matches.
That's who I am.